Hello and welcome along. Today on Coldbrough Park Farm Ultimate, we're going to get started working the farm. So we're going to get our Blue Power New Holland over here, doing some seeding as we don't have any seeded fields. And then our slightly more powerful T7, we're going to be doing some grass cutting with. So without further ado, let's get going. Right. So we're going to use Courseplay with this. Here we're going to change the sound file on this. I'm not overly pleased with that. Sounds a little bit worrying, a little bit tinny. Right, so we'll back this up and fill it up. Now I think we're going to start with field 8. And we will put wheat in field 8 as our first crop. I think that would be a very useful crop for us to start with. A little bit vanilla. There we go. So we want to generate a course. So we're doing seeding. And we're doing field 8. And we're going to do about 5.5 meters. There we go. And we are going to start in the northeast and go south. We will do 3 rounds and we'll do the middle first. So let's have a look at how that looks. Yeah, that looks pretty much okay. So hopefully this tractor will be able to handle this. It is ploughed turf, so it is a little bit more difficult. But it's, with any luck, it should work fine. Ideally, I'd like to cultivate this, but I don't massively have the time. Right, so we will save this as F8 seeding 6 meters. Oops. There we go. Right, and start from the first waypoint and drive course. So we'll just check that he starts off and gets going fine. Yep, there we are. So we will leave that doing that. And in the meantime, we'll teleport over here and grab hold of this tractor. Now, this is our most powerful tractor on the farm. It is a 220. We need 210 to run the 2 mowers. So that's why we've got this on the mowers and not on the drill, where it will probably also be useful. So we will head down to the sheep and cow farm down at I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's not Yatton Ridge, because that's where our beef and our pigs are. Oop, that's not the one I want. The bottom I want is that one. Chantry Farm, I think. If I remember correctly. So down here is we've got the butterfly mowers. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut a load of grass, as the only animals we have at the moment are sheep, pigs, and sheep, cows, and chickens, and the dairy cows at that. So sheep and chickens are fairly easy to feed early on. So we're going to cut some grass and get them fed, and then we'll get the dairy cows sorted as well. Right, so in here, I'm going to pick this up with the front, just to move it out of the way. Oh, right, do this properly. There we go. We will be using this probably before we use the... There we go. Right, and it's the front mower first. There we go. And then we will swing round. And pick up the rear mower. There we go. And connect that up. Right, so we are going to go and cut this field in here. Ooh. This field here. It's quite a useful little field for this, and although it's probably been seen done a few times before, it's a great place for us to start. So I want to turn the front mower on and lower it down so that we're cutting from the moment we go in. Oh, okay, I'm going to put some four-wheel drive to get out of this mud hole. There we go. There we are. So then we will unfold the harvesters, unfold the rear ones, lower them down. Okay, turn them on and lower them down. So turn them on, lower them down. Right, and we're going to back up a little bit. There we go. And then do that, and we shut the gate because otherwise the gate will be in our way, and away we go. So unlike the mowing we've been doing on some of our maps, this hopefully should go quite quickly, partly because we are using the butterfly mowers, so the speed we have should be 3 times as quick, and because of the power of the tractor we're using, it moves at quite a pace doing it, so that's great. We're going to just need to remower it up, but we can use a different tractor for that, so I might, well, I need grass first, so we'll probably get the forage wagon round and pick up some grass. I think a full forage wagon, and then the rest actually fairly good to turn into silage bales. So we might go that route with that, partly because they're worth a lot of money, and partly because we need the silage bales to feed the cows. So the further we can move towards that sort of target, the better. I think the next field we'll do would be the one just over the other side of this hedge. Again, nice big field. And we should have, I think most of this week we'll be doing this and working with the animals. So it's something we need to get going, and until we've got a load of fields set up and planted, there's not much else we can be doing anyway. So I think this is a good use of our time. There's a few good meadow fields around here. I do like the butterfly mowers, they do work rather nicely. Right, so we'll get onto our second go round. What now is we should be able to just turn these corners and not miss anything out. He says as he misses a load out. Okay, we got it. Quite a way into the field on our second round. Missed a tuft over that. There we are. I got it all. Hopefully get a nice crop of, or a nice amount of grass off here. And missed a small bit at the corner, yeah. A couple of little tufts I'm not overly worried about. It was that big tuft we missed on the first corner that was really a bit much. I will be interesting to. I'll be interested to see how the rear driving differs on this, and the manoeuvrability of the tractors I think will be a lot more, and I think it'll be an interesting way to cut grass, and I realise we are cutting a lot of grass. Fortunately right now it is the nature of the beast. Alright, so there we go. In. And again. So it's taking us about 2 minutes to do a round of the field. I think we will get this field done this episode, which will be great. That will get us moving quite nicely. Maybe we can. We've got a fairly large windrow. We're not got the biggest, but we got the next size down. It is a quad, so hopefully that will similarly make short work of this field, and then we can get the grass collected up. I have picked up the 2 pieces. Wow, I've just realised something. We started this map with 50,000. We've gone down to 20,000. So filling the... Well, it's slightly costing us for the hiring of our driver for the other tractor. But it's also, we've spent 30,000 in seeds to fill that seeder. That's really expensive. That is a lot of money. So we'll have to watch that. We don't want to, yeah, we don't want to run out, and we don't want to go negative. We've done fairly well in these Let's Plays. We've not had a complete loss and a negative. Oh, we have had a negative in one series, I think. But I think that was, we rectified that fairly quickly by selling some stuff. Oh yeah, Smokedown Farm. We had a negative in that because because of all the damage that was happening. Yeah. So, but I think that's the only series we've had it, and that was because we were, with the dirt mod active as well, we were creating a lot of damage. Yeah, we seem to have eaten through our starting money quite fast. So we will have to keep an eye on that. Right, we're just going up and down the field now. Remember. Yeah, Control V. Puts everything down. As I say, I'd like to win row today. I don't know how feasible that is. Bit. See if that, okay, how has that got stuck? Oh no, it's sorted itself. Yeah, Control V is incredibly useful. Quick work of this field, that's excellent. Makes me very happy. We won't lift on this turn because we don't need to. Yeah. Yeah, it's easier from outside the cab with this. Whoops. Wrong button. That. I missed the end bit of that. That's fine. This is a long way from being the perfect cut. It should do us for what we need, certainly initially, and we do have, and we will cut other fields as well. Come on, up the hill. There we go. I think it's slipping because of it's working on a ploughed field. So with the dirt control mod, it adds a little bit more depth and a little bit more slippage to it, especially as with this map it's with the hillsides it can be quite difficult. Where is it? It is. Interesting. I think it's almost finished actually. Looking at that, if it's going back round the top, I think that's why it's slipping, because it's heading back up the hill as it does the outside. That's brilliant. So we should have a field planted and this field cut by the end of this episode. With any luck. Brilliant. So we'll probably set the blue power doing something else so that it continues for more episodes. It's going to be a little bit of our workhorse for that. Our 8340 is probably going to be our carting tractor. It's not an overly powerful tractor, but it's not an overly powerful combine either. So, and it should be able to handle the trailer. There we go. To have missed a bit. That's okay. Let's get that now. Make short work of this at this point. Getting smaller and smaller. We will probably get the windrower into the field to finish this episode off. Park this up in the barn, because yeah, we won't use this tractor with the windrower. That would be a big slice of overkill. So we can use the smaller. The T5 should run the windrower quite nicely, in fact. So. Start doing this squared off, so we only have a couple more rows to do. Oh, can we get it all in this pass? We will get a big chunk of it, but not all of it. Ah, that's unfortunate. There we go. Fold those up. Right, we will go and park this up in the barn and bring the windrower in. That will be ready for us next episode. So, yeah, we should have enough space to park the tractor in here. There we go. We head over here. Here's our T5. Oh, there we go. Now we do have the tedder in the way, so we're going to move that out. Don't need to connect up the... Now, if I can slot it down the side here, that would be great. That might be okay. I'll clash a little bit. Oh, excellent. The blue power has finished work. So we will go and sort that as the last thing we do this episode. And bring that back to the yard. Oh, this is going into the hole as well, so... Oh, that is a big mud hole into this field. There we go. Right. So we'll park this here, and that then is ready for us next episode, and we will quickly head over to our blue power. Here we go. So this is finished. Field is nicely all done. So we will stop the driver and take this back up. So it's down to 71%. I think next... we will put some barley in, and we will put it in on... I think our best bet is probably field 7. So we'll go and park this at the entrance to field 7, so that next episode we are ready. Ooh, can we get around this corner? Yeah, there we go. This field, as you can see, does have a big mud hole in it. So we'll see how this handles that. But for now, we're just going to park this here. And all remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please give it a like, leave a comment, and if you really like it, give it a share. For all the latest videos from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.